Book of Job, chapter 7, verse 3. So am I made to possess months of vanity, and wearisome nights are appointed to me? Okay, first and foremost, I'd like to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rikakwadash, the honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the icons that's pushing the truth and sincerity. Lord willing, this video be edifying first and foremost to the whole elect, then to those that cleave to the body. And as you can see on the screen here, it says we're all in the same game, just different levels, dealing with the same hell, just different devils. Yeah, I want to compound on this, man, because man, one of the brothers was talking earlier, and it impelled me to go in there. He mentioned this, man. He said that he said one thing that I don't want to do, I don't want to make my issues bigger than any other brothers. And that, that hit home, man, because, I mean, it's one thing to use your issues, all right? Because when you in a truth or a part of a body, when you have issues, it affects the body, all right? So it's another thing to use your issues as a scapegoat. Like, well, you know what? My yoke heavier than yours, all right? Which, obviously is really a cop-out, all right? It's just a weak move. All right, and honestly, you don't know how and what a man is dealing with, or his levels of demons he's dealing with, man. All right, like, we say this a lot, but actually touching on it and going in it through the scriptures is it brings out a whole nother viewpoint, all right, the way that we can relate to this spiritually, man, that we can reciprocate this energy from our issues to the body back to us, man, that we can be able to address our issues in such fashion, all right, that it don't be a hindrance on the body in no way, you see. But this is Job 7 and 3. I'm gonna read it again. It says, so am I made to possess months of vanity? Well, as it tell you in Sirach 40, I'm gonna get it, all right, I'll come right back to that, right? It tell you in Sirach 40 where you are, all right? This is Sirach 40 and 1. Great travail is created for every man, and an heavy yoke is upon the sons of Adam, from the day that he go out of their mother's womb to the day that they return to the mother of all things. Now, understanding that of Adam come us all, right? Even those who the Lord have chosen, all right? So I'm pertinent to those who have chosen a heavy yoke, all right, from the time we born, all right? That's why I tell you Lamentation 3 and 27, right? This is exaltation. I mentioned to the brother I would do a video on it, and I want to make sure I come through with that, all right? This is Lamentation 3 and 27. It is good for a man that he bear the yoke in his youth, all right? Which, bearing the yoke in your strength, all right? Your youth, you can liken your youth into your strength, all right? So when you bear the yoke, or your situation, or your lot, a brother from Mississippi did a video, accept your lot, all right? You can liken this into the lines of that, it is good for a man that he bear the yoke in his youth, because the Lord gave us strength, all right, to carry our burdens, man. I always mention this. Our burdens don't get light, we just get stronger, all right? So if we got great travail until we come into the world, until we either be saved, all right, or die in his word, if it's not going nowhere, then hey, you gotta hold that, bro, all right? You got to hold it, man. You see? And once again, the different levels of hell is still the same devil, though. All right? Meaning what? It's still the same hell. All right? Just different levels of demonic energy coming your way. All right? So we all boxers, right? But we all box and make fights, all right? That's why we all fight different. All right. If we was the same boxer, then we would box the same way. All right. Which you can liken that into we'll all do things the same way. But the Lord being the Lord, every man has his own particular walk, man. That's why I tell you, and get back in that Job 7:3. So am I made to possess months of vanity, and wearisome nights are appointed to me? Well, yeah. Well, labor and travail is appointed for you. Is appointed for you, though, right? And your lot. The truth itself isn't a burden. It's the things surrounding the truth that we have to what? Put off to make our burden light in the truth. But if we let our issues, all right, and our side things, all right, hold us accountable to the work we have to put in for the Lord, then what are we doing? All right? What are we doing now? All right? Because if you catching hell, right? Okay, Jake catching hell, but Jake making sure he handling his job, all right, to the full. Jake doing his job as a top employee. Well, if you can do that and you still got the same issues, all right, that you may have in the camp, then hey, that gotta plague your mind, right? Because you gotta ask yourself, all right, because with the Lord, okay, you make time to do the things of the world. You gotta have time for the Lord. There's a difference, all right? You shouldn't have to make time for the Lord. You should have time for the Lord, all right? And that's why the Lord give you hell, because you making time for the truth, all right? And having time for everything else, man. Okay? It's like you in hell, all right? That's like you in a car, all right? You don't have no air conditioning in it, all right? And you trying to make a way to be cold, man. Nah, get the air condition fixed. You see? So same thing with the Lord. Have time for the Lord. Don't make it. We already got a prominent position with the Lord and being a prophet. What is you making time for the Lord for? That time's supposed to be already squared away, man. And let me expound on what I mean. I'm not saying you don't have to be creative towards the Lord. But why be, you gotta, I gotta create I gotta make a little window to do this for the Lord. You should have a window, knowing this your calling, right? But I don't want to get too far off in that. I'm gonna grab some more precept, because this thing is not about who yoke heavier, man. All right, because we can use that as a what? A scapegoat, as an excuse why we not performing, all right, our purpose thoroughly. All right, our true purpose, our real job. All right, I could say, oh, well, because my job 30 minutes away. I could always use the excuse, to my boss and say, look, I live the farthest from the job, so I can't really get there on time sometimes, this, that. Nah, if I gotta make sure my occupation is being fulfilled. So how much more in the truth? All right, your yoke is not issues. Hey, no man is above his yoke. So handle your business, man. That's just what it come down to. All right, we all in this thing as the same, man. All right, it says this First Peter. We all got the same issues, man. So we can't then use that as a prop, right? This First Peter 5:9. We can't use that as a prop. We gotta just handle business, man. All right. I can't, use something surrounding the truth to say, all right, this is why it's affecting me in the truth. Nah, that ain't gonna work, man. You gotta gird your loins up. It says, 1 Peter 5:9, whom resists, right? whom resist steadfast in the faith, knowing that the same afflictions are accomplishing your brethren that are in the world, right? And in the NIV it says, resist him standing firm in the faith, because you know that the family of believers, the household of faith, through the world is undergoing the same kind of sufferings, man. Right? So if we're in the same hell, just different levels of devils, I mean, it go without saying. It says here, we all have our demons. We are not defined by these demons. We are defined by how we fight them. All right? And you can't say, look, my yoke heavier than yours, because, all right, I got this, and that. And the brother might have one thing, all right, but it's super heavy, right? But I can't say, all right, mine is more than his, man. When the Lord gave us strength in our youth to bear. All right? Meaning what? He gave us time. Youth is like when you got time. You know, as a young man, you know, I always didn't think I was, you know, well, a younger man, right? I used to always be like, man, I look at my uncle, he 40-something. I'm like, man, we ain't gonna get that old. You so young, so you have what? Time. All right, you have, he give you that what? That space to be able to what? Tackle what you up against, man. All right? And then you got to do it in your strength. Because if you allow the devil to overwhelm you, all right, what's going to happen is you're not going to have the strength. You're not going to have that strength to win that battle or that tussle with that demon, because you let him get stronger than you. You see? This is and if you lose in a battle, all right, with, you know, concerning juggling the truth, you know, how you need to go about it, or, you know, and this video out to myself first and foremost, you know, and this, hey, to whom it may concern. All right, feel free to let this cut you. Oh, feel free to let this you know, compel you to, you know, to help a brother out, or whatever, you know, whatever it may be. All right, but it needs to be said, right? But this is because we all have each other's best interests at heart, right? So if you is suffering, all right, or going through, you know, something that's a fight for you, a brother can only fight so much for you because he's still fighting his own shit, right? So I can only go to the back so far, all right? And you can't, in the truth, bro, you know, you just can't be like, this is a no-go, all right? This is do not pass go, do not collect $200. You can't just be like, look, I'm not doing this in the truth because of this. I'm telling you, you can't do that, man. This is not the place for that, all right? The Lord do not require excuses, man. The Lord require work. Work, man. All right? Because a hard work doesn't have nothing to do with the job not getting done. You could work, you could be a hard worker. All right? But if you're not capable of handling a job, it doesn't matter. All right? Hard work doesn't impel you to get the job done. All right? It can put you in position. You can be adamant about doing it, but it can never get done. You be like, oh, he a hard worker. But you be like, oh, he get the job done, though. So is it that it's about the hard work, or it's about understanding what you have to do, man? That's what it's about in this thing. And once again, all right, we all have a what? We all have a mind towards each other. This is Judith. I ain't intend to make this long, but through the spirit it's kind of going. All right, this is Judith 8 and 24. I'll read 23. For our servitude shall not be directed to favor, but the Lord our power shall turn it to dishonor. Because, hey, remember we're in captivity, man. What we expect? We expect everything to be peaches and cream. All right? Knowing, you know, this is a dishonorable captivity unto us, man. All right? This is a pivotal punishment in Israel existence, man. All right? If you understand you punish, you got to know what it takes to get off it, understand it, and then do what it takes to get off it, man. All right? An issue is just a hindrance. It's only a hindrance, man, until you stop it from hindering you. And sometimes you got to call a mind and be like, look, I got to make a great decision, man. Hey, an issue, all right? It could be a woman. It could be a job. It could be a position that you're in, all right? It's just what it is. Sometimes you might have to make that big decision. The Lord might put a yoke on you that the only way you break it is if it get broke. Like you can't take your hands and get you some airspace. You gotta completely break it off, man. And sometimes with the truth, we gotta come to that, especially if it's a what? If it's a hindrance to you in the truth, man. Jude 8:24. Now therefore, O brethren, let us show an example to our brethren, which we supposed to do. All right. This is not. All right. We are unprofitable servants, for this is our duty to do this. All right. So now therefore, O brethren, let us show an example to our brethren, because their heart depend upon us. You see, and the sanctuary and the house and the altar rest upon us, man. So if all this is dependent upon us, man, we gotta be able to depend on each other, that my brother that's in this fight, he gonna handle what he need to handle before he prepare himself to the battle, man. And that he come to the battle prepared, all right? And not unprepared with the things he should have prepped and had ready, all right, before coming to war. You can't come to war without your book sack, man. All right? And your war essentials in it, man. And rely on your brother to be like, you know what, man, I was having an issue, you know, at home. I just left out that bitch, but I knew you will be able to, you know, give me your Bible and this and like, nah, man. All right? Your call of duty. Okay, we know our Call of Duty, man. If you play Call of Duty, you know to get the guns that best equipped to you, and then it's what? Locate and exterminate, man. All right? That's the memo. Same thing with the truth, man. All right? Add to the house, man. Don't take away from it. Add to the body. Don't take away from it. And praise Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua. It says so. And we read that again. Now, therefore, brethren, let us show an example to our brethren. So let us be examples, because their hearts depend upon us, man. And the sanctuary and the house and the altar rest upon us, man. So your hell is no different from nobody else, man. All right? It says, keep thy heart with all thy diligence. Out of it is the issues of life. Okay, you're having issues. We'll give you a round of applause. Welcome to the truth, right? Let me get this word issue. It's in the online at the mile. It says the controversy over facts in the trial. All right. So if you having issues, man, it's your trial. It's the facts over the trial. All right. What settles the trial is the facts. The facts is, and I'm liking this into the truth. The facts is, if you having problems, that don't have nothing to do with the truth. That has something to do with you. You see? You're not having problems because of the truth. Okay? The truth, it bears no problem. It's the truth. What I mean by it is I'm talking solely about the truth, in its entirety. I'm speaking about the things. Now, there's things that's going to come up against it, but there's no lie of the truth. You can't speak nothing of the truth in a bad sense. Like, it's just that people create situations in their mind to believe, oh, because of the truth you doing this, because of the truth you don't have time for me, the truth our life ain't like it is. Well, it ain't because of the truth. It's because of you and the person you dealing with, or what they talking about. How you need to address that. It says the point of contention between two parties, which the truth, it shouldn't be no contentions with what's going on with the truth, man. Your intentions should be what? No contentions. Period. An important point to be decided. So when you catching hell, is an important time to be decided. Like, look, you can't look. You can't. You just gotta. It's just gotta come to a point the way you gotta just make the decision, bro. It says. Let me get this. Issue. An important question that is in dispute and must be settled. You see? So your hell must be dealt with. All right? And it shouldn't be shoved off as, well, brother, you don't got this going on. Oh, brother, I got that going on. Nah, we gotta, of course, we gotta hold that. That ain't gonna work, right? That's an excuse. And when we making excuses, brother gonna give you that look the Rock give you with his eye up, man. Like, fuck are we doing here, man? The truth is not allowed it for excuses, man. At all. All right? Some situation or event that is thought about. All right? It says, an opening that permits escape or release. All right. Yeah, that's pretty much the point. So, we can't use the hell we catching as a prop, or we overwhelmed with hell. All right. That's why our performance is not up to par, up to speed, man, concerning the truth. All right, when it come down to this, man, you got to show up and show out, man. All right, that's just what it is. So Abba Ratazah was edifying. Till next time, I'm going to say shalom.